The head coach of Michigan, a good friend of mine, Sherrone Moore, says he does not plan to cancel this year's spring ball. He said, I know the risks. People are going to poach your players. People are going to do that regardless, Moore said. Shop for players. People shop for players. I don't think the spring game is going to make a big difference in whether your guys get poached or not. Shout out to Sherrone Moore and saying the common sense thing, which is that. People are going to fucking do it, Smitty, regardless. Yeah. What I've been saying, why are we canceling spring games? Because you're lazy, you don't want to coach coaches, and you know your roster's going to change in the summer? Is that the main reason? Is it really that, and you don't want to say it? You want to say it's poaching players and blah, blah, blah? Fuck all that. By the way, if you're that motherfucker, you ain't losing your player anyway. It
ain't like it used to be when you was coaching, JB. Money talks. No, you might think you're that motherfucker, but the motherfuckers over here is offering $1 million, and all I got is $250.
Smitty, you're Michigan, homie. Stop. Please stop.
I'm just saying, but we're speaking in general. Michigan's an
outlier. I get it, but we're talking about Sherrone Moore at Michigan. Let's just talk about the teams that have dropped spring ball.
Yep.
USC. Do I need to really fucking say anything? Texas. Ohio State. Nebraska. Come on, homie. This ain't no offense. Ball State, Toledo, Akron.
Leave my school out. Anything negative, leave my school out of everything. Ball State got money.
I named the whole conference, Benny. I didn't just name it.
Don't mention me at all. Ball State got money.
Eastern Illinois. It ain't Eastern Illinois.
We got a collective, homie.
It ain't Eastern Michigan. It ain't Eastern Michigan.
All right, say that then. Yeah.
To me, it's weak, homie. It's sad, it's pathetic, and it's weak for Ohio State, Texas, USC, Nebraska, fucking blue bloods or former blue bloods to say, I don't want my players poached. We're not going to have spring ball. That shit is fucking weak.
I thought you was defending it the whole time. Hold on, wait a minute. Let me put some pippin in it. I thought you was defending the whole thing, saying like, man, it sucks. It's a shame that they got to do it, but this is the landscape. This is the space that we're in. You have not been going this hard against these coaches prior to this point. Prior to Sherrone Moore coming out with this statement, you have not been going this hard at those coaches for doing it. You've been more on the side of understanding, not liking it, but understanding why they have to do it because of the situation we're in.
Is this my co-host?
Yeah.
Is this my same coach? Bailey Factor Cap.
He ain't been going this hard, Bailey, at these teams for doing it.
Yes. I'm shocked at your take because he has gone at these takes on this show, on the LA show.
He on the LA show, not on my show, not on this show.
Well, we discussed. Remember, Sark and Texas canceled the spring game. He went at it, and Shaun, I believe. So I don't agree with you, Smith. I don't know where that's going.
Just say Cap.
I don't remember going at Sark though. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, I did. I said, as my friend, and I'm still saying, fuck no. That's fucking bullshit. You make how much money? You fucking have a spring game. Coach your coaches. I got 6 good friends on that Texas staff. Really good friends. Like, coach, homie, you're at Texas. I ain't losing my motherfucking players to fucking UTEP. Like, come on, homie. For clarity, I'm Michigan. I'm fucking
the game. They're not testing spring ball. They're doing all the practices, everything else. Just not the game. They'll probably do an internal scrimmage with no fans. It's not really
so
changing,
JB. It's even dumber.
But nothing is changing, though.
You heard Matt say that.
I'm doing all the coaching, all the teaching.
You heard Matt. So
all that. Scrimmage. It's the same thing.
All right, so during spring, I'm coaching. I'm doing all the spring stuff like you just witnessed, like you just said, and Matt said, right? But so we're gonna do all that.
Yeah.
And then we can't have a game because that's when they're gonna come out and poach my players. Not during spring practice.
They're not allowed nobody to come there doing spring practice. Ain't nobody allowed, homie.
Hey, stop. First of all, you're not going to walk on my fucking field, number one, and poach any of my other motherfucking players. My other players are going to tell me when you're poaching them because I'm going to know, and I'm always going to have a rat. I'm always going to have a snitch. You ain't going to know who it is. He's going to be the sorry-ass fucking player, by the way. And then I'm going to know from the real players out there that, hey, guess what, dog? Coach, I ain't going nowhere, man. I'm believing in you. Blah, 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 blah. Plus, you're Michigan. You gave me $1 million bag. Not everybody's going to get $1 million. So if you want to poach my guys for fucking $20,000 more because you're a team that needs a third receiver, go ahead. I got 10 third receivers. I'm Michigan. I'm Ohio State. I'm Texas. This point is stupid. It makes zero sense. It's another cop-out to give kids a fucking day off and to give my staff in a weak-ass fucking landscape a day off. Fuck that. Ain't nobody stealing my player, homie. You're not stealing my player. Michigan, Ohio State, I believe, are all in the top 10, probably higher, in NIL money. Especially those two places. And I know Texas is. I know Oregon is. I know fucking Alabama is. I know who's the other team that's involved in this? Oh, Nebraska. So you're telling me, Matt Rule, that aren't you switching? Like, aren't you trying to change the culture in Nebraska that's been bad for a long time? So what? It just seems like another jag. Just another guy sitting in there, homie. Nebraska hasn't moved the needle fucking at all. Like, it's unbelievable to me, man. I'm just telling you, dog.
You going in right now. I ain't gonna lie. You right, man. You right. Spring practice, spring ball was just an important time for coaches, for players to see where they're at, see what they need to get better on during the rest of that spring and that summer before the real season start. It would help me kind of just figure out where I'm at strength-wise, weaknesses-wise. So it is something.
I want to see you, like, track the ball. I want to see you fucking, get up the field. I want to be around my guy, Smitty. I want to be in the weight room with the motherfuckers. I want to be on the field running with the cats. I want to be on the practice field installing. I want to be in the meeting rooms. All that relationship building is football part of it. Can at least eliminate the noise for me for 15 weeks. I mean, for 15 practices. Like the NIL noise, the transfer portal noise, the noise. Eliminate the noise by building the relationship again with your guys.
And people really do get better in spring, seriously. Like in those 15 weeks of practice or whatever, like people legit, I've gotten better in spring ball. Just little things that maybe during the season I didn't have enough time to really focus on. So I go in the spring like, okay, Darnell, you got to get better at the double team. We're going to focus on that. You know what I'm saying? You work on that technique. And now when camp comes, when it's time for the real season, you already kind of like a step ahead because you didn't work on that. You had a game-like experience within your team to understand what that process is like. And, so now I'm with you. Spring ball is definitely important. And I do like what Coach Moore is doing.
So we're going to have practice, but eliminate the game. I just think that's the weakest mindset ever. And the fact that what you're saying and why you're saying it, you're eliminating the game for the fact that you're going to have players poached, but you will still have 15 practices. Do you think they're going to come to the game and poach your guys from the fucking with a fishing pole in line, homie? And I got them, Johnny. Let's bring them up in the stands. Are we fucking joking ourselves? It's a slap to our face, homie. Like anyone that really knows.
I'm trying to think, JB. Is it because these big schools?
Like, I got Darnell Smith 95. I'm bringing him in. Like, dog, do you realize it's done on the fucking DMs? It's done through an agent, a fucking collective. It's done that way, homie. It's happening all 15 practices. It ain't gonna happen just at the game.
But I guess what they're saying is, they don't want to even showcase who's the good player, who's the bad player. So if you in another school, you don't know how good Dennis Smith is.
Smitty, that's dumb. That's dumb. You're not dumb. I'm saying this is an asinine take by these coaches that sit there and say, first of all, you don't think I know that Johnny Smith's worth the money? We all recruited the same kid, Smitty. Come on, homie. This ain't fucking 1971 leather helmet with fucking real tape. We got fucking Huddle. We got fucking DV Sport. We know who can play, homie. And by the way, tell me a kid that doesn't put their spring game on social media.
Fact, homie.
Tell me a guy.
I'm showing my highlights on there from practice, from fucking. I'm showing the sack. I'm showing everything.
So, like, you don't think I'm putting the fucking fucking Twitter clip out there that I beat the shit out of the tackle that's going first round?
Unless Coach Brown said I'm gonna see one play on your social media.
That's how it used to be. That's how it used to be. Don't fucking show your social media anywhere.
Or you got Down Patrol, and then we don't want Down Patrol, homie.
So now I guess you can't. Now to Sark and them's point, you can't do that because then they'll transfer because they're fucking pussy and they're weak and they're gonna leave now because they want to showcase their fucking talent. And then Sark and them are saying, well, they're gonna poach you then. But then me as the guy is like, hey, dog, show your shit all you want. You're not leaving. Because we have that relationship in those 15 practices. That's my point to this whole thing. Like, that's the thing that's missing here. Smitty, this is the cold part that's going to happen, and we're going to sit here and come fall, come summer time, we're going to revisit this take. And you know all these teams that missed the spring game, that did not have the spring game, are still going to lose the same fucking guys they are going to lose when they had the spring game.
Yeah.
So you just short-sighted, and you just shorted your staff, your community, your town, your fucking spring game for having the crowd there in Austin, Texas, which is unbelievable. Ohio State and the Horseshoe. Fucking, you're sitting here telling me that you're not going to still get poached? This is why you got to coach guys hard. You got to still coach them hard, love them harder. And this is why you still have to demand greatness and not bow down. They're going to leave anyway. So I'm just telling you, it is what it is, man. They're going to leave regardless. So I stop fucking begging these dudes. When you start begging them,
to the guys who are going to stay there. You know what I'm saying?
And when you start begging them, that's when they leave. Like, that's when they know they have you by the short hairs, homie. No, I got coach now. Like, I'm just telling you. I can't wait. I'm going to get Sherrone Moore on the show. We're going to get that going. I'm going to hit up Matt Rule, too, because Matt Rule's also in the news. I don't know if you saw it. I'm sure it's on the deal. And if we could jump to it. If not, I just want to bring it up real quick. He had motherfuckers that wanted to do TikTok dances. He had them motherfuckers sitting on walls doing them.
I love that. Fuck them. Yeah, I think Tank Johnson sent me a clip on Instagram, and I watched it, and I loved it because it reminded me of my strength coach at Ball State, Dave Philly. I think he's at Duke now. I got to catch up with him, but that's something he would have did. It's like, all right, y'all motherfuckers on the TikTok, okay, but we gonna implement that into the workout today, and we gonna embarrass y'all. I think they have the freshmen or some of the players have to come up with a TikTok dance while the other people was wall sitting, and then they have to flip and switch. You know, we would do stuff like that where the freshmen got to go, sing the fight song to us during that first summer while we're, different little nuances, stuff like that. But I like it. That's football to me. That's always been football.
We got this guy here that uses my face as a thing. Here's the issue. I don't know why this guy's still around. He's
not a member either. You shouldn't even pay attention to him. He's not a member, but go ahead.
Yeah. He acts like these players, not even just this past week, don't reach out to me on DMs to coach them. Like, this guy acts like, first of all, it's not been 8 years. Second of all, he acts like the kids and the human elements changed. I don't give a fuck how much money you give these kids. The human element ain't never changing, and coaching ain't never changing. You fucking nobody. So understand, the game ain't changed, homie. The players in the game may have changed, but guess what? The game's never going to change. And that's fucking the it factor that I have to get through to human beings. So you, troll fucking wobble body nobody who lives at mama's house in the basement, who bags my groceries, and I probably cussed you out yesterday at Walmart because you dropped my fucking soap and I made you pick it up. I think you are the guy. You're mad at me because you ain't me.